Welcome to Epcot's Food and Wine. Today we are going to tackle a Fromage Montage challenge. There are 5 dishes that all contain cheese, and when you taste all 5, you get a special treat. An Emile Fromage Montage, and it says if you try all 5 of these, you will get, when you're all done and you have your book stamped, a free dessert. It doesn't say what the dessert is, just a free special dessert. And this is down the side path on Future World West. It is quite substantial. It does have a lot of weight to it, so I'm going to assume that this is going to be pretty filling. It's far sweeter than I thought. It's really picking up the flavor of that jam that's on top, so I'm going to try the next mouthful just with the souffle and try to get a more pure flavor of the cheese. Not really a lot of flavor, not a lot of strong flavor, so most of the flavor is the sweetness coming from that jam. We're not getting a lot of the cheese taste coming out at all. It does have a good taste, very moist, just not what I expected. And here's a menu from the Cheese Studio. We have the braised beef stroganoff. A lot of braised beef items this year. That's what we just had, of course. And then the maple bourbon cheesecake, which looks really good too. I might have to try that before our week is out. And right in this area, this is an interesting sculpture. They have, it looks like brass pipes, but I don't think it is. It's just plastic PVC that's painted gold. And then they put these bottles on it, and they screwed the bottles on. The bottles are just plastic as well. Kind of an interesting look to it, doesn't it? And that's what it looks like when you can see pretty much the whole thing. And the next item in the Fromage Montage that I'm going to try is the Impossible Cottage Pie. It says it's impossible ground meat with carrots, mushrooms, and peas topped with mashed cauliflower, white beans, and mozzarella. Last year I had the Impossible Burger here, and it wasn't bad. So maybe the Impossible Pie will be good as well. We'll see. It's kind of peculiar that all the cash registers are covered up here, and they have a lot of business. A lot of people are waiting in line. So it looks like the items that are part of the Fromage Montage have the little cheese logo by it. Now they uncovered them, and it looks like they will be manning these stations, and hopefully things will speed up, because this is taking a really long time. Okay, so this is the Impossible Cottage Pie. So let's see how this tastes. The flavor is good. It really doesn't taste like meat. It is a really large helping, so you get a lot of food. I would never buy this again. I would never buy this in a restaurant or in a store. It was something that was good to try. No, it just bland. Now it has a lot of flavoring mixed in, but it doesn't taste anything like meat or mashed potatoes. So as you know, it's been storming, and I've heard people say that they had to shut down the registers because of lightning in the area, and that's what was causing the backups and the delays and the shutting down of the cash registers. As far as that Impossible meat, I think what they do is just try to find something that can sort of kind of simulate the texture of meat, and then just add a lot of flavor to it, and hopefully make it fool some people. I didn't care for it. And right here is where I should get my complimentary coaster set, because I have visited 4 times. So let's go inside and see what we can find. So here is the box that my coasters came in. Let's go out here and take a look at them. On my favorite table, that is the table of choice. when it comes to these festivals. All right, this is taped, so I'm gonna have to put the camera down in order to crack it open. And there it is. So there are 4 coasters, 4 wooden coasters, and they have Minnie's face on them. And they come with this nice coaster holder. Now, what I might end up doing is adding some feet on here. You know, you can go to the craft stores and buy sticky cork buttons. And I think I might do that. That might be a little nicer just to have some padding, so when you lay this down on a table, it's just not wood against wood. But there you go. I like it. I think it's really nice, one of those extra things you get as a pass holder. You may remember last year they had the cheese board, the cutting board, and this year we get the coasters. Now that I have my coasters set, I'm going to start working on the Fromage Montage, starting at the Alps, which is right near Norway. I mean, not in real life, but here at Epcot. The Alps is not quite open. It opens at 11. I think it's about 10:56. So in 4 minutes, I can add one more item to my Fromage Montage. I just like saying it. Here's what I'll be getting. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Warm raclette Swiss cheese served with baby potatoes, cornichons, and baguette. I'm in line now. That's going to be my third of 5 in order to reach our goal. So he warms up the cheese first, and then he's going to shave it right onto the baguette. And then it scrapes and melts it right onto the bread. Let's see how it tastes. Well, here's what it looks like. Let's give it a taste. Oh, look at that. That hardens almost instantly. Give that a taste. I really like it. I like the flavor of the cheese. It's not too overwhelming. Really, really tasty. You saw that he kind of scraped or dripped it on, and it hardens almost instantly. So, very good. I'd give this one a thumbs up. I haven't tasted the potatoes yet, but so far, really, really good. And there's that tiny little pickle. Good, sweet. And next up, we'll try the potato. Now the taste of the potato actually overwhelmed the cheese. I thought I was getting far more cheese flavor on the baguette. But overall, this is really, really good. So let me show you what the Fromage Montage looks like in the book where you get your stamps. And that's it right there. So you can see I have 3 of the 5. Then at the end, I get the complimentary cheesecake. We're almost there. Here we are in Germany, and next on our list is the Schinkennudeln. I know I'm not even close to saying that correctly, but it's still fun the way I said it. Schinkennudeln. So this is a Riesling flight. I'm going to label down below here what each one is as I taste it. So let's go with number 1. I don't know what to say. It tastes like Riesling. Very sweet, very fruity, delicious. Let's try the next, see if I notice a difference. Number 2. Very similar flavor. Maybe not quite as sweet as the first one, but it's a Riesling, so still very sweet, very fruity. And number 3. Here we go. Never ask me to go to your wine party because they all taste the same to me. They're delicious. But you know, the wind is brewing and I'm really afraid that it's going to blow this tray of Riesling right off the table. Now let's try our Schinkennudeln. It looks like it has a little bit of, it's kind of like a macaroni and cheese with some onions and a little bit of ham in here. So let's see how that tastes. Yeah, it's macaroni and cheese, very good. I would say it's nothing special, but if you like macaroni and cheese and you want something that's pretty traditional and mild, give it a try. So I've noticed that the lights are wrapped up in netting, and I can only surmise that this is in case we do get the tropical storm from the hurricane, that it protects against flying glass. Okay, I'm going to take a try with this tongue twister. The last one we have to get is Passo de Queia from Brazil. If I'm completely wrong, oh well, you pronounce it the way that you think is correct. It's another piece of cheesy bread, and then I get my free dessert. And as we work our way from Germany, there is one thing I want to say. I do have someone with me today, so I'm not eating all this food and doing all this drinking all by myself. And there we go, they're wrapping these lights in cellophane. And I assume this is all in preparation for the storm. And this is the final stop in our Fromage Montage quest. And this is it, the Pão de Queijo. And I'm probably murdering it, but that's how I'm going to say it. I don't know, the Pão de Queijo just looks like bread. Well, let me put my camera down, open this up, and see what's inside. Yeah, it really does look like bread. It's a little mushy in there, so let's taste it and see what we get. It kind of tastes like the stuffed crust that you get at Pizza Hut, in the stuffed crust pizza. That's what it tastes like. Got a little bit of cheese inside a piece of bread. So I would say I wouldn't waste my money on this unless you really, really like, you know, bread with a little bit of cheese baked into it. I think some of the others would be better choices. It's supposed to start raining about 1 o'clock, and as I look across the lake, I'm seeing a lot of dark clouds rolling in, which means I better get over there and get that cheesecake, because if the rain comes, I want to be ready to hightail it out of here. It looks like we're getting storms rolling in from both directions. Look at these rain clouds. The rains came and they came hard, but I did it. I was able to redeem my Fromage Montage cheesecake. Not very big. You can see the size of it compared to my finger. It's, I would say, maybe 2 inches across, maybe not even that. But that's not the point. The point is, we were successful. So the top is a little piece of white chocolate, so we're going to pop that off. Okay, it let up a little bit. So I brought this back outside, so I wasn't trying to eat in a store. And let's see how this tastes. Very, very good New York cheesecake. Of course, this wasn't just about the reward. This was about the quest and the fun you can have going around to all these different places, and it kind of forces you to stop, try things you might not otherwise try. And I'm sure that this rain is going to be coming back in just a few minutes. So I'm going to be heading out right now and try to get to my bus back to Pop Century. So as always, thanks for joining me. I hope that you leave your comments down below. Please like and share the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face down there in the corner and ring that bell icon up above so you know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Mark with the Average Me channel.